Hi everybody, this is your boy Al Williams for Real here, presenting to you with the link agency of I Got Something to Say. So with that being said, you know some judges have been removed for racial things, and have you heard about some Congress being in trouble? And also let's talk about some black statues up north being damaged, and they just opened. And also Sounds About White is actually being requested by popular demand. I mean, you know this is made up. Y'all so crazy. Y'all can ask me anything. Go ahead. Let's get ready for I Got Something to Say. Let's go.
Williams for Real here, and as you know, I got something to say. You might like it, you might love it, you might even hate it, but anything you stay in my DM, so just comment below.
Get right on into I Got Something to Say, and as you know, I love to say if you like this post, you're already a part of the I Got Something to Say experience. So make your voice heard and actually vote on what you want to hear on the show. It's that easy. Follow my Instagram at al.williamsforreal or the Link Agency Instagram page, and every other week we actually will post what we're going to talk about on the show, and you tell us if you want to hear about it. Or just like someone did today and actually requested something from me on the show, so I'm recording it over for them. So you can put a request in and I'll actually do that too, because it's my show. I can do what I want. Also, if you'd like to follow us on our Instagram page, you can do that as well, and also on our YouTube page, because our show posts at 12 a.m. over there. So if you follow us over there, you can like our show, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you can be up to date on what's going on the show, and have fun like we do on our Facebook channel, and we'll see you soon. Let's get into Blackotics. Let's go.
Blackotics, the activity associated with the governance of African American lives and or when our culture is entangled in political propaganda with a negative outcome.
In New York. So, do you remember here in New York on Union Square Park, do you remember when they actually put up these statues where it had Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and actually Representative John Lewis, which was all dedicated to 3 souls that were lost last year, where people marched and cried and hoped for, and still are, for like John Lewis, the John Lewis Act that's actually been pushed through Congress and stopped in the Senate. But nonetheless, these statues were revealed on September the 30th. And shortly after, which is another great reason I re-recorded this, someone attacked them and actually vandalized them, and actually now is charged with second-degree vandalism and also attacking federal property. Oh man, I'm so happy that I re-recorded this, because things have changed in only a few days. So do you remember on January the 6th when this happened? Yes, the insurrectionists attacked the Capitol, and they thought they were going to just leave and go home to their lovely homes and nothing was going to happen. Well, some things transpired, and basically some members of Congress are actually being involved because they were part of the meeting that provided the assistance to help the insurrectionists attack the Capitol. Well, last week it was 5, and only a few days it has drastically changed to 12. So that's more than half. Well, I can only imagine what next week would be, so I'll be giving you an update on the next episode. So speaking of marching, do you remember when people were marching all over the world, not only for George Floyd, but just all the things that people of color have been going through for decades? Well, nonetheless, one of those marches pushed and urged judges in Alabama to actually research the racism that is going on in the judicial system. So right now, a court has just ruled that a judge is going to be removed out of the judicial system for racial discrimination when it comes to providing judgment on people that are doing crimes that are not worth the time. Well, nonetheless, it's coming to fruition, y'all. He's out. By popular demand, you guys like this little game, which I call Do You Remember? And Sounds About White, and we merge them together. This is one of the requests that made me re-record this whole entire show, because one of my HBCU alums are watching with their child, and their child requested this game. They loved it. So let's continue doing it. Let's have a little fun. Do you remember on January the 6th where a girl named Riley Williams, 22 years old, was attacked in the Capitol? You're probably not, because you probably barely saw her face. Well, I know you know who Khalif Broder is. Well, if you don't know 17-year-old Khalif Broder, he was actually accused of stealing someone's backpack. He's a kid, someone's backpack, right? And they actually put him in Rikers Island without any sentencing, without a judge's order. And he spent 2 years out of the 3 years in Rikers Island in solitary confinement and committed suicide due to how he was treated in that prison. So let's get you to the sound about white part because it's not over. Riley Williams, 22 years old, decided on January the 6th of 2021 to go to the United States Capitol to become an insurrectionist. While she was doing that, she also had connections and had the capacity to steal a laptop.
Let's pause it right here. This is when the Caucasian in some people and the audacity equals caucasity. Okay, back to the show.
To steal a laptop from the United States Capitol and try to sell it to Russians. Now, I don't know why the FBI or the CIA didn't have any connections of why she knew or had connections to Russia and why she's still a part of the United States of America, but who am I? Well, anyway, she did get a chance to go to jail, but she didn't serve 3 years like Khalid Broder did, not even 2 years, not even a year. She served 3 days. 72 hours in jail. She was released and she went home to her bright and shiny morning, and it took them 9 months for them to just sentence her. This is why we recorded this show, and that sounds about white.